नमस्कारः। तित् महोदय।
Yeah, yes sir. Namaskar, Maharaj. Can you see me? Good evening, sir. Can you hear me? You hear me, sir? Yeah. You turn off your mic. You turn off your mic, sir. Yeah.
श्रूयते वा? Am I audible?
Yeah, now okay, sir.
Now I am audible. All right, fair enough. Okay. अस्तु, प्रारम्भं करिष्यामः. Others will join, I think so. Okay. Okay. ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु नमस्सर्वेभ्यः. Sorry, I had a power loss at my end and lost a bit of connectivity for a minute. So I think we are back now. So this could happen given the rains in Bangalore. Apparently, I am told that this is going to happen a bit for now. So please bear with me for today. And yeah, if at all I go off, I will definitely come back. So please don't worry about it. Okay. Astu. I was just doing the Pratna Shloka. We'll start all over again now. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvighnan Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhat Bhavatu Me Sada Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vakyakaram Vararuchim Bhashyakaram Patanjalim Paninim Sutrakaram Cha Pranatosmi Munitrayam Om Sahana Sahanau Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Mavidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Namassarvebhyah Suswagatam Adya Kakshaya Karma Padani पठिष्यामः तथा सप्ताहे किं किं मुक्तवन्तः किं किं एकवारं स्मृत्वा अग्रे गमिष्यामः गृहकार्यं सर्वे कृतवन्तः वा everybody did the task that I said last week पञ्चवाक्यानि लिखित्वा आगतवन्तः वा Everybody has written 5 sentences. Or nobody has written any sentence.
We have written. We have all written.
Okay, everybody has written. Very good. Okay. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, we are late. Sure. Okay. Okay, we will check that and come to that also. So first, what we will do, we will just take some fundamentals of Karma Padani. We will go through it and make sure we give that a full structure. And then we'll take each of the Vakyam and see if they are Shuddham, Ashuddham, what they are. Okay? Astu. We'll start with this. If it is an akaranta pade, karma padani kim bhavishyati ekavachane, rama pada akaranta pullinga pada. Iti sarve drishtavantah. Purvatah drishtavantah. Kila? We have seen this. Ramam, Ramau, Raman. So if I were to give any other example, it could be Krishna, for instance. If I were to say, Tvam Krishnam Vanda, Tvam Krishnam Bhavan Krishnam Vandantam, Bhavan Krishnam Bhavan Krishnam Namastubhyam. We can say that. Right? Krishna, Govinda, Govindam, Govindau, Govindan, Bharataha, Vikramaha, all these will be Akaranta Pullinga Pada. Ikarante Harim, Hari, Harin. If it's Pullinga in Ikaranta, say Kavihi. Saha Kavim Saha Kim Krutavantah Sa Kavim Anitavanta Sa Kavim Anita Sa Ravim Pujayati Sa Munim Ashrayam Gatavan Kapihi Bhavan Kapim Ma Pirayato Kapim Kapi Kapin. If it is Ukaranta, Gurum, Guru, Gurun. So this is the structure for all Pullinga Padani. If it is Pullinga Pada, we'll stop with Ukaranta. There are some more which we can see later, Rakaranta and all that. If it is Strilinga Pade, then it takes the form. If it is Akaranta Strilinga, Latam, Late, Lataha. If it is Rasva Ikaranta, that is Matihi, Pritihi, Kirtihi, Murtihi, Dhritihi, ityadi. Then it takes Pritim, Priti, Pritihi. That is the form it will take. If it is Ikaranta, Nadi, Janani, Vani, Devi, Gauri, etc., it will take Nadim, Nadyau, Nadihi, Lakshmi, Lakshmim, Lakshmyau, Lakshmihi. That's how it will go. Similarly, if it is Dhenu, Dhenum, Dhenu, Dhenuhu. It could be Renu, Tanu, Rajju. Rajju is rope. Tanu is dewdrops. Tanum, Tanu, Tanuhu. Okay. In the Makara and the Napunsakalinga, Phalam, Phale, Phalani. Say Chitram, Pushpam, Paranam, Yantram. We have lots of them that can go on. All right. The karma padam usually answers two important things. First level, it answers katham, kim karishyati, katham karishyati. That sort of questions are answered by this karma phalam. If I say, for instance, Sa putrim ahutavati. She called the daughter. Putrim. Katham ahutavati. Kam ahutavati. Putrim ahutavati. That is the question it will answer. Okay. One thing to remember is whenever you use gam dhatu, that is gacha, gachati, then the place where you are going to will usually take this karma padam. For instance, from kutra gachati, aham mandiram gachami, aham graham gachami. From kim khadati, aham phalam khadami. Bhavan kim khadati, bhavan Amra phalani khadati. All right. Gam dhatu is another one where you have something like you're going to kutra gacchate udyanavanam gacchami karyalayam gacchami. So this will always take this karma padam form. So with this, what I will do, I'll stop sharing the screen for a minute. Let's go through some of the sentences that you people have written. Who wants to start? Vikram Mohdaya, one Arambam Karishati va?
Mohdaya, I have not created any sentences.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Astu chinta nasti. Nilima Mohdaya, bhavati Karishati va?
So, lokaha Daivam vandante. Lokaha
Vam?
Daivam vandante.
Ha.
Is that correct?
Lokaha?
Daivam
Lokaha?
Daivam.
Ha, Devam Vandante. Correct. Lokaha Devam Vandante.
Vanaraha
Atra Karmapadam Kim?
Devam Devam.
Ekanimisha. इदानीं वदतु पुनः वदतु महोदय एकवारं
Lokaha
देवाः
Devam vandante.
लोकाः देवं वन्दन्ते कर्मपदं किम्
Devam
देवं कर्मपदम् एकवचने अस्ति वा
Lokaha bahuvachane. Devam
लोकाः बहुवचने आम् देवं देवं
Devam ha ekvachane. What can we say for
so you are saying one deva lokaah will go down to one deva good okay
or if we
other
want to
any
say-
other sentence
Yes. Vanaraha Udyanatah Kurjanti. Udyanatah Kurjanti. Vanaraha.
yes another sentence
Vanaraha Udyanatah Kurjanti. Kurdanti, sorry. Kurdanti. Connection.
okay I just changed my internet so that it is a little I hope this is going to be a little more stable so yes Nilima Mahodaya you are saying the second sentence
Vanaraha Udyanatah Kurdanti. Vanaraha
please tell it again
Vanaraha Udyanatah Kurdanti.
Vanaraha vriksha Taha, when you're using taha, it will not become this karma padam. Sorry, that will not be right.
Okay, so I'm just trying to, okay. Because we had learned, how to use kutaha and
Taha will not. Sorry, you are saying from. You are saying that from the tree the monkeys are jumping. Correct.
in the udyan, in the grounds. They are jumping in the grounds.
So you will have to. That will not be karma padam.
Yes, it is not
Taha
karma
will not
padam.
be karma padam.
Yes. It is not karma padam. So we can say vrikshe kurdanti.
And vriksham arohanti.
Okay.
They are climbing the tree.
Okay.
Or vriksham rohanti athva arohanti. Avarohanti athva arohanti.
Okay.
They are climbing the tree or coming down from the tree. Vrikshataha is not vrikshataha, you cannot use.
Okay.
Vriksham is what you will have to use for it to be karma padam.
Okay. Okay. Next would be
Vrikshataha will mean that it is
where? Answering the question where?
uh,
Answering the question where? Kutaha.
kutaha is from where.
Yes.
Kutaha will be from where. We'll see kutaha in the next class.
Mm-hmm.
But this is more like what?
Okay.
Kim.
Right.
Karma Padam will answer the question what? What are they doing and how are they doing? Katham.
Okay. Shall I say the next one?
Please give me 1 minute. I'll just log out and log in again. Namaskaraha. Sorry, we have had enough rains in Bangalore that some issues with all sorts of utilities around here. So, um, let us see if it persists for another 15 minutes, then I think we'll call this class on another day. If it goes on, let us try this as the last option. I have just taken this one. Okay. Nilima Moday, you are talking about Kutaha.
Right.
Kutaha is not going to be karma padam. So what is it that is happening on the subject by the karta? On the karma by the subject karta.
Right.
Astva. So that you cannot say vrikshataha kurdanti na. That will not happen. Arohati, avarohati can happen. Vriksham arohati.
Right.
Vriksham avarohati. That can happen.
Okay.
Astva.
Should I try another one?
Please tell.
Aham sangeetam shrunomi.
Aham sangeetam shrunomi. Uttamam. Karmapadam kim matra?
Sangeetam.
Sangeetam. Then
Etat mam pustakam asti.
Etat mama pustakam asti. Etat pustakam asti. Na karmapadam kutra asti.
Acha.
Karmapadam nasti gila. Pustakam eva. Etat pustakam asti. That is all.
Viskarta. Right.
Pustakam na karmapadam nasti tatra api.
Bhikshuhu bhojanam ichchati.
भिक्षुकः भोजनम् अस्ति इच्छति किम् इच्छति भोजनम् इच्छति कर्मपदं भविष्यति
युवां पायसं खादतः युवां पायसं खादतः
पायसं कः खादति
युवां
कः पायसं खादति
युवां two of you
युवां त्वं युवां यूयं
yes
युवां पायसं
खादतः
उत्तमं तद् भविष्यति पायसं सम्यक् अस्ति पायसं कर्मपदम्
बालिका शब्दकोशं पठति
बालिका शब्दकोशं पठति कर्मपदं किं शब्दकोशम् उत्तमम् अस्तु इदानीम् एकवारं विल् टेक् अदर्स् आल्सो अश्विनी महोदय भवती लिखितवती वा वदतु
Ramah patham pathati. I use same like
चिन्ता नास्ति, चिन्ता नास्ति, चिन्ता नास्ति।
रामः कर्म पाठं कर्ता पाठं कर्म पठति क्रियापद।
उत्तमम्।
उद्यानं कुत्र अस्ति?
उद्यानं कुत्र अस्ति? कर्मपदम् अस्ति वा तत्र?
ओके,
कर्मपदं नास्ति तत्र।
त्वं दुग्धं पिबसि।
त्वं दुग्धं पिबसि। उत्तमं। दुग्धं कर्मपदम्।
अहम् ईश्वरः वन्दे।
अहम्
ईश्वरः वन्दे।
ईश्वरः वन्दे वा?
I don't know.
इदानीमेव
ईश्वराणि
इदानीमेव दृष्टवन्तः। अत्र पश्यतु, ईश्वरः अकारान्त पुल्लिङ्गपद।
ईश्वरं वन्दे।
ईश्वरं वन्दे। अहम् ईश्वरं वन्दे। भवेयुः।
बालकौ कन्दुकः क्रीडतः।
बालकः कन्दुकः न, कन्दुकं नपुंसकलिङ्गे अस्ति। नपुंसकलिङ्गे कर्मपदं किं भविष्यति?
कन्दुकं।
कन्दुकं।
बालकौ कन्दुकं क्रीडतः।
बालकौ कन्दुकं क्रीडतः. There is only one ball. Two boys are playing with that one ball.
One ball.
Correct?
Yeah. That's it.
बालकौ कन्दुकं क्रीडतः. उत्तमम्। अस्तु, राखी राज महोदय।
Thank you, sir.
छात्रौ विद्यालयं गच्छतः।
छात्रौ
विद्यालयं गच्छतः।
छात्रौ विद्यालयं गच्छतः।
कर्मपदं
विद्यालयं गच्छतः वा?
एकविद्यालयम्।
एकमेव। तदर्थं विद्यालयं गच्छतः। अस्तु।
बालिकाः गीतं गायन्ति।
बालिकाः गीतं गायन्ति। उत्तमम्। गीतं कर्मपदम्।
गीतं कर्मपदम्। आवां चित्रं पश्यावः।
आवां चित्रं पश्यावः। अस्तु।
चित्रं कर्मपदम्।
एकमेव चित्रं वा?
एकमेव चित्रं।
चलचित्रं करोतु भोः।
If it is multiple, it will be चित्राणि. Right? चित्राणि पश्यावः।
आवां चित्राणि पश्यावः। भवन्तौ द्वे, राखी महोदय, राज महोदय, भवन्तौ मिलित्वा पश्यतु।
युवकाः पुस्तकं पठन्ति।
युवकाः पुस्तकं पठन्ति। उत्तमम्।
That's it.
अस्तु। ज्योति महोदय, अपर्णा महोदय यत्किमपि कृतवन्तौ वा? कृतवत्यौ वा?
Sir, I am not done. Rakhi ma'am is ready.
अस्तु। राखी महोदय वदतु। सा अन्यवाक्यानि लिखितवती।
अनुजः जलं पिबति।
अनुजः जलं पिबति। अस्तु।
अहं कन्दुकं क्रीडामि। Is it कन्दुकेन, sir?
अहं कन्दुकं क्रीडामि. That is okay. Kandukena also, we'll see Kandukena later.
पर्णानि वृक्षः vrikshaha patanti.
This is where, this is exactly what I was correcting Dilima Mahodaya also.
Karma.
There's an act of separation there.
Okay.
So it should become vrikshataha or vrikshahataha patanti. So that will,
Can it be vrikshat?
that will not be karma padam then. It will be
Okay.
something else. What you have formed, the sentence that you both have formed are right. But the thing is, it will not be karma padam.
No.
That is all.
Avam darpane ikshavahe.
Avam darpane ikshavahe. Uttamam. Atra darpane asti kila. Darpanam ikshavahe.
What does that mean, sir?
Huh?
Mean, ma'am?
Huh?
Meaning.
Darpanam. Raki Mahodaya vaktum ichchati va?
Darpanam is mirror, and ikshavahe is sea, and it's a atmanepati. That is why it becomes ikshavahe.
Correct. So, ish dhatu. Ikshama, ikshava, ikshe, ikshama, vahe, ikshamahe. Aham ikshe, aham ikshavahe, aham ikshamahe. Kim ikshamahe? Darpanam ikshamahe. Darpanam is mirror. Let two of we both are seeing the mirror. That's what it means, Jyoti Mahodaya. Samyak va?
Sir, yes, sir.
So, Mahodaya, correction here. Darpanena darpanam. Yadi darpanam asti chet, then it becomes karma padam. Darpane, that means you are seeing the reflection.
Okay.
Right? So,
In the
darpane
mirror.
is a
That
different
becomes
form.
in
So,
the mirror. In the mirror it becomes.
in the mirror. So, that will change. So that will not be a karma padam there. So this exercise was mostly for people to understand karma padam. Astva?
One more is there. Where? Yuvam patram likhatha.
Yuva patram likhata. Yuva patram likhata. Likhasi, likhataha, likhata. Likhataha.
Yeah.
Likhata, likhataha. Astva? Okay. Now I'll show you the common mistakes that we all commit with karma padam. Narayan Mahodaya bhavat kritavan. You are on mute.
Brahmanaha Shastram Shrinoti.
Brahmanaha
Shastram
Shastram Shrunoti. Uttamam. Shastram karma padam asti.
Vidada Sarvam Janati.
Vidhata sarvam janati. Satyam. Chiranta satyam boho.
Marjalaha Moshakam Grinnadi.
Marjalaha Mushakam Grinnati.
Grinnadi.
Grinati, of course. Everybody understood that sentence?
Yeah, cat catches the rat, mouse.
Cat grabs the mouse. That's what he means. Grinnati.
Can you just repeat the sentence?
Which one?
Same. The cat catches the rat.
Marjalaha Moshakam Grinnadi.
Marjalaha Mushakam Grinnati. Catches. Grinnati.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Vikreta Dugdam Dadadi. Vikreta
Vikreta dugdham dadati. Vikreta. Right. Astu.
Balika Geetam Gayani. Balika Geetam Gayandi.
Balika Geetam Gayati. Astu. Uttamam.
Then I 5 is over. 5.
Astu. Achitara astu. Tit Mahodaya Bhavan Yetkimappi Likhitavan va?
Yeah, yes, sir. So, Shishyaha Rukham Gachanti. Shishyaha Rukham Gachanti. The student go to home.
Children go to home. Shishyaha Graham Gachanti.
The student. The
Student Gacchati. Astu.
Something. Yeah. Balaha Savakan Ahvayanti. Yati.
Ahvayati.
Yeah. Call.
Ahvayati.
Yeah.
Shikshakan ahvayati. That is calls the teacher.
Sevakan. The servant.
Sevakan ahvayati. Sevakan ahvayati. He calls the servants.
Te Ramam Namanti. Te Ramam Namanti.
Gramam. What do they do?
Namanti. They bow to homage to.
Ramam.
Bow. Okay. Namanti. Namanti. Ramam. Namanti. Astu. Uttamam.
Adhuna Aham Devam Smarami.
Sarvam Smarami. Uttamam. Uttamam Boho Smarati va. Asmakam Harshasya Vicharaha eva. Sarvam Asmakam Sarvan Harshasya Vicharaha. Smarati. He remembers everyone. Uttamam. Astu. Aparna Mahodaya Bhavati Yatkimapi Kritavati va. Chintana. That's okay. Now what we will do, I will share the screen and show certain mistakes that we all usually do with this karma padam. Okay. Now Vikram Mahodaya, you're going to start with this now. Okay.
Yes, Mahodaya.
Add you to spotlight. Can you just translate this?
Shishyah Patham Pathati.
Shishyah Patham Pathati. Athva Chhatraha Patham Pathati.
Chhatra.
Oh, no.
Chhatrau.
So please read this full sentence.
Students read a lesson. Chhatrau.
Take it as multiple. Many students. Don't take it as 2 students. Take it as multiple students.
Chhatre Patham Pathatah.
No, that's why I said take it as multiple students, not 2 students. Chhatraha.
Chatrau.
Chatraha.
Chatraha Patham Patatah.
Patataha va.
Patatha.
Pathanti.
Pathanti.
Okay.
Patati, patata, pathanti. Pathanti. Okay.
Chatraha.
Read this in English.
Student read lessons.
Student reads.
One
lessons.
student
Reads many
reads
lessons.
many lessons.
Ah.
Chhatrah Chhatrah Pathau
Pathau, no. Many lessons are
many
there.
Pathau
Pathan.
Pathaha.
Pathan.
That is the reason I gave you this 2 minutes back.
Okay.
If you look at this, Pataha.
Pathan.
So it will be
Pathan.
Pathan.
Chhatrah Pathan Patatha
Patati.
Patati.
There is only one student.
One student. Okay. Patati. Yes.
So the verb will always be with the karta in this prayoga. There's another way of saying it. I'm not saying there is no other way of saying it. Say, for instance, I can say Chhatrena Pata Patyate and all that, but that is only in a different way. The lesson was read by the students. So let's not get there right now. Right now we are in LKG or first standard basic level.
Simple.
So, Chhatra Pathat Pathati. So it's only with the Chhatra that the verb form and this the vachana should always be with the karta. Karta's vachana and the kriyas vachana will strictly be the same in this. Okay.
Students read lessons. Many students read many lessons.
Correct.
Chhatraha Pathan Pathanti.
Chhatraha Pathan Pathanti. Uttamam. Now you have got the real hang of this. Try this.
Woman goes to a shop.
If you don't know what a shop is, it's Apadi.
Sorry, Apadi.
Apadi.
Apani. Nari. Apani.
Apani, because I just
Apani. One. Okay. Nari Apanim.
In the Apanim, this will be the form. Ikaranta. Apani is Ikaranta. Strilinga. In the Karma Padam, it will be Apanim.
Apanim Gachati.
Apanam. Okay. Apanaha, if you take, it will be Apanam.
Apanaha. Apanam Gachati. Mahila Apanam Gachati.
Mahila, Nari, Botaru. Apanam. Let's take Apanam for now. Apanaha. Apani is also okay. Apanam is okay.
Woman goes to many shops. One woman goes to many shops. Mahila.
Napunjakalinga swikarotu.
Okay. Mahila Apanim.
Apanam. 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 Apade. Apanani.
So this is Apanani, correct?
Yeah, Apanani.
Okay. Mahila Apanani Gachati.
Apanani Gachati.
Two women go to a shop. Mahile. Apanam Gachanti.
No.
Mahile
Gachati.
Two women.
What will Gachati for? What are the Gachati forms?
Gachati.
Gachati.
Gachatah Gachanti. Okay. Mahile Apanam Gachatah. two women go to many shops.
Ah.
Mahile Apanani Gachati.
No.
Gachataha.
Gachataha only.
Gachataha.
Because it will go with, because this is two women, Mahile, Gachataha. These two have to necessarily sync up.
Okay.
Okay. So you can write any number of sentences like this, and then you'll yourself see.
Okay. Right.
All right. So let's move on now. Who will do this? Jyoti Mahodaya. You want to try this, Jyoti Mahodaya, next?
No, sir.
Huh?
No.
Just try. We will see. I'll help you. No problem.
Okay.
Okay. Milking is dogdi. Take it as dogdi.
Huh?
Milking. Dogdi. Dogdi is milking.
Oh, do.
Dog. Or okay, I'll come back to you on this. Hold on. Let me take something else because the next one will be easier. These four I'll go with because this may be a little difficult. I need to explain one concept also here. So maybe Nilima Mahoday, bhavati ekvaram prayatam karoti va?
Putri. Gavam. What would it be?
Dhenum.
Dhenum. Dhenum. What did you say that milks?
Dogdi.
Dogdi. Dogdi. Right?
Correct.
Putri, Dhenum, Dogdi.
Okay. Now I want to bring a very important concept here. How many of you have heard of this term Duhita?
Yes, we have.
You have heard of Duhita?
Yes, sir.
Who else has heard of Duhita?
Hindi also, it's like little closer to this. Dohna. Dohna. Hindi mein bhi.
What is it called?
Dohna, sir. Dohna.
Dohna. Yes. You know where that word comes from and why is it called Duhita or Dohna?
No.
No. So it is okay. I don't know how many of you have teenage daughters or daughters of that age, but how many can really assure me that, or I'm sure all of us have been teenagers, right? How many of us actually listen? How many teenage daughters listen to their mothers?
Hardly.
Partly. Okay, that is very diplomatic. Fair enough. But you see, this is a concept that is very, very clearly established, and all of us, as in this was well established. The thing is that this word Duhita comes from the from Yad Dogdi Sa Duhita. The one who milks the cow, one who has the right and the responsibility to milk the cow, is the one who is a Duhita, who is the daughter of the house.
Okay.
So this concept was very well, this is psychologically very well established today, in fact, and that's why I'm quoting this example. So it's a natural tendency for anybody, especially the female psychology, to not listen to the mother, and it is very common for the male teenage psychology to not listen to anything that the father says. Okay, so the problem is sort of solved if you let them be with nature. And what was the example that they had was very clearly the cow. So you let the daughter to be with the cow, you let the son be with the guru. So the cow teaches a lot of things to the daughter. Being there at that age is a lot of lesson learning. how to take care of the family, how to let, which bull to let and which bull not to be around you, which this one, how to take care of the calf. All these things are very, very clearly taken care of if you are around. I don't know how many of you have done Go Seva and really taken care of it. So it's a very, very pleasing experience. I have personally loved it, going there and helping cows. So the way it was done is by solving this was their stress and all the mental, this one was taken out by saying, you know, the cow is your responsibility between early in the morning till they go for grazing, and then in the evening it's again your responsibility. So they bond very well, by the way. It becomes a very, very good this one. Okay, and this is proven now. Now there are people writing papers on this, on management, on how to take care of teenage psychology and all these things. All right. So this is a very important thing, and I wanted to bring this up. Duhita dhenum dogdhi. So that's why it is called the Ya dogdhi sa duhita. So the putri is an afterthought. So that is her right. Cows are her right. And it is very simple for them to form the bond. Okay. So then, okay, let's go about with this. This is Akaranta Srilinga Pada. And Dhenum is Ukaranta Srilinga. You want to try, now you want to try this Jyoti Modaya?
Not very sure of grammar part.
No problem. I'll tell you. I'll help you with this. Daughters milk the cow.
Duhita is the process of milking, right? Or
No. Duhita is the daughter.
Duhita is daughter.
Dogdhi is the process of
milking. No, sir, I don't have the rules of.
You don't have
Is
it.
Is it? Duhitaha, Duhitaha.
Duhitaha.
Visarga will come.
Duhitaha.
Dhenum. Dohanti.
Dohanti. Duhanti. Because there are many daughters, milk one cow. Duhitaha dhenum duhanti.
Duhita. Dhenau. Dhenvau.
Dhenvava. Just now I gave you this form, no?
Dhenum. Huh? Is it Dhenum?
No. Naddev, no? Sorry. Dhenvau, I said, right?
Dhenu.
Dhenvau.
Last one. Dhenu.
Oh.
Dhenu.
Dhenu. Dhenu. Okay.
Dhenu dogdhi.
Dogdhi.
Yes, try this now. Jyoti Mahodaya, you can try this now.
Duhitaha. Dhenu.
Dhenum va, many cows.
Okay. Dhenum va. Duhanti.
Duhanti is right. Dhenuhu. There should be a visarga after dhenu. Dhenuhu.
So Duhitaha Dhenuhu Duhanti.
Dhenuhu duhanti.
Okay. Dirgha swar.
Dirgha.
And Dhenuhu Duhanti.
Duhanti. Okay.
So,
you want to try this? Okay. Ashwini Mahodaya Bhavati Karishati va? Alankaroti svikorotu. You just say
Hair in
alank.
English?
Huh?
Hair in English?
English?
Hair word in English.
Hair.
Kesh.
Kesham.
Kesham, okay.
You know this braid, no?
Huh.
Braid. That is plaited hair. Plaited hair is braid.
No, sir.
No? Pushpam. Veni padam shrutavati va?
Yeah. In Marathi also we call Veni.
Veni na? Idari prayatnam karo.
Sushobhitam. Veni.
Sushobhitam. Astu.
Sushobhitam.
Pushpam, Veni Sushobhitam.
Sushobhati.
Sushobhati.
Alankaroti athva sushobhati.
Sushobhati.
Uttamam. Pushpam venim sushobhati.
Pushpani Venim
Venim na. Venim.
Veni.
Venim va.
Oh, Veni. Sir, I missed that Ikarant.
You missed that. You did not write it down. Okay. We'll go back.
Veni.
Venyo.
Venihi.
Veni. Pushpani Venihi Alang.
Sushobhati. You use the word Sushobhati.
Okay, Sushobhati.
Sushobhati va.
No. Sushobhanti.
Sushobhanti. Athva alankurvanti.
Alankurvanti.
Alankurvanti athva sushobhanti. Sushobhanti also is uttam.
Pushpani. Pushpani Venim Alankurvanti.
Athva
Sushobhanti.
Sushobhanti athva alankurvanti. Uttam.
Pushpani Murtim Alankurvanti.
Murtim va.
No. Murtihi.
Murtihi alankurvanti.
Alankurvanti.
एकविचारं पश्यतु अत्र ह्रस्व इकार दीर्घ इकारे द्वौपि ईः एव भविष्यति बहुवचने मूर्तिः वेणीः
अनेक बहुवचन रस्व मूर्ति is एकवचन
मूर्तिम अथवा मूर्तिम वेणीम.
Okay, but this murti is ekvachan or
this is bahuvachan. Deities.
Okay, huh. Okay,
so if I go back here, let me see this one. Pritihi. Pritim, Priti, Pritihi. Kila. So Matihi, Murtihi. So Murtim, Murtihi. Astu va? Who is there now? Okay, Rasti. Raki Raj Mahoday. Idani. This we did. No? This is done. Next, we'll go to the next one.
Grandmother. Mata Maha, right? Grandmother.
Mata Mahi athwa Pita Mahi.
Pita Mahi, okay.
Mata Mahaha is grandfather.
Okay.
Mahaha Mahi. So take it as Pita Mahi.
Pita Mahi.
Mata Mahi.
For praise, what is the word?
Shlaghate. It's an Atmanipadi.
Shlaghate.
Shlaghate.
Pitamaha. Pitamahi.
Pitamahi.
Pitamahi. Mahi. Pautrim. Shlaghate.
Pautrim.
Pautrim. Shlaghate.
Pitamahi.
Pitamahi.
Pitamahi. What is Bahuvachana Pitamahi?
Pitamahya.
Pitamahya.
Pitamahya. Pitamahya. Okay. Granddaughters is Potrihi, right? Potrihi. Shlaghante.
Pautrihi Shlaghante. Correct.
Potrihi Shlaghante. She plays. She sa. Sa putram Shlaghate.
Sa putram Shlaghate.
Yeah.
Female, a feminine form of unit.
Female form of it. So, Taha. Taha Putran Shlaghate. Shlaghante.
Shlaghante.
Okay.
Taha Putran Shlaghante. They praise their sons. They praise sons. Okay. Putran. Putran is Bahuvachana. Okay. Rakhi Mahodaya.
Can we use Prashamsati here also? For
Prashamsati, yes, you can use it. The idea was to bring an Atmanipadi, that's all. Prashamsati, that is also accepted, Mahodaya. Prashamsati, Prashamsante, Prashamsanti. That is Parasmai.
which Padi, sir?
Parasmai Padi. Prashamsati, Prashamsataha, Prashamsanti.
Sir.
Astu va?
Tvam Devam Namasi.
Namasi, Atva, if I were to use Vanda.
Vandati? No, Vandasi.
Vandase.
Vandase. Okay, Vandase.
Vandase or Namasi is also okay. Namasi is accepted. Namati is Atmane, a Parasmai Padi, so Namati, Namata, Namasi. That is also okay.
Yuvam. Devam becomes Devu? No.
Deva. Deva.
Devaha. What is the Devaha?
Devaha. Devan.
Devaha
Devan.
Vandadve. Is it?
Ah?
You both, na? Vandethe.
Vandethe.
Devan.
Vandate, vandethe, vandante. Vandase, vandethe, okay, I have made a vandethe. It should be vandethe.
Vandethe.
Hold on, I'll make this correction right. It should be vandethe. I have made that mistake. So, vandethe. It should be vandethe.
Vayam. Vayam. Devan. Vandamahe.
Vandamahe. Uttama.
Aham. Devam. Vande.
Aham Devam Vande. Uttam. Good. So now everyone is clear on the Karma Padam and how it is independent of the Kriya Padam. Correct? That was the idea of highlighting all these examples. Okay. Any doubts, any questions around until this point?
For praise, can we also use the word prashansate? Prashansati?
Ma'am Mahodaya. That's what Jyoti Mahodaya also has. No? Prashamsati, taha prashamsanti. That will be Parasmai Pada. So, Tita Anti, that's how it will go. That I just wanted to bring an Atmane Pade, so that's why I brought Shagate. Any other questions? Okay.
Sir, difference between Anuswar and Ma, where we have to use Anuswar and
Where
Ma.
we have to use Anaswara and Makara. That we will cover in one class. That will take a class. Just like Natvam, that will also have to be done in half a class or so. I will plan for it and we will do it in the next 2-3 weeks. Are they cutting marks for it right now in homeworks? Or if they are doing that, then I will just tell them not to do it for now with this batch. Okay.
Just now you said prashamsati. You said ma for the anuswar.
Prashamsati. Yes.
So how do we know whether it is
Exactly. It'll take a full session. So right now, so for instance, vandate. I can also put an anuswara there and still I have to pronounce it as vandate only, no? Kankanam.
In Hindi, we always say the anuswar is always no sound, not the ma sound, mostly.
No, there are two forms of it. One is the anuswara with the chandra bindu and one with the bindu only. Correct. Where in Hindi it is clear when you put this chandra bindu, then it becomes manduka, for instance. Sanskrit, there is a very clear sound based on what follows after the anuswara. So there is a rule, and it comes there. So we will do that in one class.
Also, it's there. No? Like lamba, we never say, like there is a word lamba or lambi. We never say na there. It's always ma.
Yeah.
Makara, correct.
So certain of them are like as
Correct.
per the same Sanskrit rule, followed by
Correct.
last alphabet.
Correct. So, what I can do is, can we extend today's class by 15 minutes if that is okay? Because we lost a bit of time initially. Or is everyone this one for time?
I'm okay.
You're okay. Vikram
Sir,
Mahodaya?
I have to move out. I'm sorry. I have to go somewhere.
Okay, then let's not do it. Raj Mahodaya, Rakhi Mahodaya? You are okay. Tit Mahodaya?
Yes, sir. I'm okay, sir.
You're also okay. So what I will do then, okay, we will see how it goes and then accordingly we will see at 8:30. Vikram Mahodaya, if you want to move on, you can. Please feel free. I will tell you if it's very important, I'll ask you to just follow up with me on a
Yes.
different.
Sure.
Okay?
I'll go through the recording also in case it is.
Yeah, sure. Okay. So now I want to do one shloka. Okay. Okay. Before that, we just talked about questions, right? Kim is what? Kim karishyati? Aham khadami. Khadati. It answers the question what? What are you wearing? Aham vastram dharishye. Kim dharishye? Vastram dharishye. Kim arohati? Vanarah kim arohati? Vanarah vriksham arohati. Kim answers the question what? Similarly, kutra. Kutra asti. It answers the question where. Where things are either present. It can also answer where something is going. Kutra gacchati. Kutra gacchati, udyanam gacchati. The destination, or if the destination is unknown, then you use the karma padam. If the destination is you're already in the destination, then it's a different, it's not karma padam. Okay. Then you say, just like Rakhi Mahodaya said, Udyane asti, vrikshe, Vanara kutra asti, Vanara vrikshe asti, kutra. We will do that vrikshe, Udyane and all later on. Don't bother too much. But it answers that question where. Kati. Dine, Kati ghatikaha santi. Chaturvimshati ghatikaha santi. That is, there are 24 hours in a day. Right? Kati janaha adya kati janaha agatavantah sapta janaha santi adya. Kati. Kada asmakam kaksha kada bhavishyati saptavadane sayakale saptavadane bhavishyati. When? Kim kutra kati kada. Okay, this is something that we should just sort of know. Okay. Now let's move on to one anvaya that I just want to do here. Just read this. Who wants to read this? Vikram Mahodaya, want to read it?
Gopi Bhagya Madhuvrat Shrangi Shodadhi
Madhuvrata.
Madhuvrat. Okay.
No Hindi vrat.
Okay. Gopi Bhagya Madhuvrata Shrangi Shodadhi Sandhiga Kalajivita Khatava Kalajivita Khatava Galahala Rasamdhara.
Rasandhara. So, anybody who understood or has some slight idea of what it can mean? Of course, the meaning is given below, but so
Suppose
basically,
the
It should be
Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna, correct. Gopi Bhagya. The moment you see Gopi Bhagya, Gopika, Gopi, it is related to Krishna. Correct. So it's a very straightforward thing. It is just praising Krishna with different names. Gopi Bhagya, Madhuvrata, Madhu Madhu was a demon. He just laid the Madhuvrata, Shringi Shodha. Shringa is one with the horns.
Horns.
So who are the ones with the horns? Cattle. So that's where the Shringi comes. Okay. So Shringi Shodha. Disandhiga. So one who can penetrate the depths of the ocean and go all over. Khalaji with the evil. Khala is everything that has got to do with this one, and all that he will destroy that evil. Khatava. Kha is mace. Mace is held by whom? His elder brother, Balarama. So related to one who is holding it, and the owner of Galahala. Hala is what is that? It is Hala is the poison. Galahala is the nectar. So one who will dissolve the poison to make it a nectar. That is the way it goes on. Okay. So just very straightforward. This one, nothing very complicated. It's just praising. Let's do. Yes, Jyoti Mahodaya.
The Sandhig. So how it is like divided? It is a sandhi of 2-3 things.
It is not exactly a sandhi, it's more of a samasa. So dhi is usually abdi. If you look at it, it is dhi is ocean. Dhi.
Okay.
Disandhiga. One who goes to the depths of the ocean. I'll get that. Sandhiga is going in. Sandhiga, just, diving in.
Okay.
Disandhiga. Di is ocean. One who is diving into the ocean. So where is Vishnu always present?
In the ocean.
In the ocean, correct? So that's what it is.
And and if dhi has dirgha swara, dirgha ikara, then it will be buddhi. Then it represents.
Correct. Dhi, correct.
Okay.
Dhi is, then it becomes buddhi. Then that's a different derivation altogether. That's why Rasva Dirghas are very, very important in Samskritam. Abudhi, Jaladhi, all these are Rasvaikara. Okay. Now I'll give you a rule. Wherever you find these letters, I've arranged letters in a little different format. Okay. What I want you to now do is take a couple of minutes and start with Gakara. This is Gakara, Pakara, Bha. Here you can ignore the, wherever you find a Sanyukta Akshara, take the one which is not Gauna, that is, which is Yakara. Take Yakara here, take Refa here, for instance. The very important one and not the Gauna. So Gakara, here you can go will be 3, for instance. Pakara will be 1. Pakara will be 1. Right. So just write the numbers corresponding to each of these. Let's see what happens. When it comes to Shro, just take the Shakara. This one, 5. Sho will again be 5. The will again be 8. Dhakara will be 9. So on and so forth. Right.
So on top of shloka, we should write the relevant number.
Either on top of it or just write the number.
Okay. So it's like ga is number 3. So above the gopi, I should put 3. Pa
Correct.
is 1. So I'll 3, 1.
3, 1. Correct.
So for vrat, you said I should take the va.
No, don't take the va, take the ra, refa. Because va is gauna and this one, ra is the, what is the main one?
Sir, for shroom.
Shru, just take shakara. This one, 5. Shru. Rukara will not be there. Shakara, take for the shakara. Done with it? Okay. Everybody done with it?
A little bit.
Anybody still yet to do? Titmotha done?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. Okay. What do you think this number will represent? Some random number, no? Some 32-digit random number. Everybody got a 32-digit number?
Don't know. Some distance between one planet to another planet.
Okay. Okay.
Just guess.
Yes.
Assume,
Yes.
assuming.
Okay. Everybody, it's a 32-digit number. Everybody agrees to that? Everybody got a 32-digit number. Okay. I'll ask you to do one simple thing now. Just put a dot after 3. And then we'll see what the answer is.
Sir? So can you repeat?
Put a decimal point after 3.
After
3. That is the first digit.
3.2.
Value of pi, right?
Pi.
Value of pi till the 31st decimal point. Nice way of remembering, no? Gopi bhagya badhuvrata shringi shodha tisandhiga khalajivita khatava kalahalara sandara. That's it. You just remember this. Your life is easy. I mean, they realize that, you can't get somebody to mug 3.1415926535897993 and all that is not easy to mug. So they gave a key and then they said, based on this key, keep constructing some shlokas and you'll get a very good thing. And you can also, it's all praising Krishna and all that. So this is fun. So by the way, this key, what we see as this key is a very important concept. This is a sutra in itself. What is a sutra? Anybody who wants to guess?
Is it that Katapayati or something?
Correct. How does it come? It is arranged as, instead of ka, cha, ta, tha, pa, it is arranged as ka, ta, pa, ya, Adi Sutram. This is the sutra. Okay. Fun, no? If you can have this. This is the way. That's why in our scheme of things, you cannot take away mathematics and study it all alone, saying, no, that is some random this one. No, that does not work. There is a way to remember. It's a tradition. There is a way to do things. And then you cannot blindly say, no, I don't have any Shraddha. I'm only spiritual and I'm not doing any achara. No such thing works. You need to know certain things in certain ways. If you want to mug a 31 till the 31st decimal point, and why do you need it for this accuracy? Because the ahuti given in a square based altar has to be exactly same as the ahuti given in a circular altar. So the area of those two have to be exactly the same. Okay, so this was one way of doing it. Let's do one more thing.
Sir, what is Katapaya Sutram? Katapayadi Sutram? Just a layman's
That's a very important sutram. So this is the first set in that. The way this is arranged, this 1 to this numbering system 1 to 10, and then for each of these numbers, I am associating some letters. So these have again meanings, which is a laghu, which is a hraswa, which is a laghu, which is a guna, which is a mahaprana, which is a alpa prana, all these things. So this is called Katapaya because the first column has Kata and Katapaya instead of Kachata Tapa. This is a whole science in itself. I will have to do another 1 year course on just Katapayadi Sutra and what it goes. I'll show one more thing on Katapayadi Sutra. Okay, let's do this. How many of you have heard this sloka? And where does it
all
come?
of us.
In Ram Raksha.
In Rama Raksha Stotram? No, this does not come in Rama Raksha Stotram.
Vishnu Sahasranam.
In Vishnu Sahasranam. Keno Parvatyuvacha, Keno Bayena Lagunar, Vishnu Nama Sahasragam, Patyate Pandite Nityam Shrotum Ichamyaham Prabhu, Ishvara Vacha, Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane. So what is he saying? What is Ishvara? Ishvara Vacha. Ishvara is saying something. What is he saying? Shri Rama, 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 iti. Rame, he Rame, he Rame, he Manorame. You are very important to me. So to Parvati, listen. Shri Rama, Rama, iti. Sahasranama Tattulyam. It is the equivalent of Sahasranama. Rama, Rama, Rama. It is Sahasranama Bhavishyati. Okay. Kimartam Sahasranama Bhavishyati. Again do the same thing. Rama, Rama, Rama. For Ra, what is the this one for Ra?
2.
2. What is this one for Makara? Ma?
5.
5. The operand here is strictly multiplication. In Katapayadi, operand is strictly multiplication. Okay. Everything that goes is multiplicative. So do that here. And there you have it. So now let's ask a very, very, we should also ask the other question, no? Asura's question, the Daitya's question. Then I should be able to say Rama also. Why Rama only? I should also be able to say Rama, 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 and then also get the same thing, no, 1,000 times. But no, it does not work. The reason is very simple. Rama is a Vishnu name, first thing. Second thing, Ra is something that is related to Ratri or negative connotation. Ra, not Rasva, Ra. And then Makara without Akara is what is related to Harati. So one that destroys the Ratri is the evil forces or evil this one. That's why it becomes Rama. So it says Rama, Rama, Rama.
So if it is Rama, how does it change it, sir? Because how does the meaning come in?
You can leave. What I will do is I'll take another 5 minutes and probably explain that when to use Makara and when to use the Anuswara rule. I will discuss that with you in a different session or separately if that is not understood. Astu va? Okay. Okay. So this is good. So this also comes from Katapayadi Sutra only. Sri Rama, Rama, Rama. So Parvati is asking Ishvara, Prabhu, Aham Ichhami, Panditaha, Patyate Pandite Kim. What if the Panditas who do not have any time to read 1,000 names of Vishnu, Patyate Pandite Nityam, that they'll get the same benefits as they were to get if they had read 1,000 names of Vishnu. Keno Kena Upayena Laghuna. Laghu, very, very short. Tell me something in short. Vishnoho Nama Sahasrakam. Vishnu's name are 1,000. My Panditas, my devotee Panditas don't have so much time. Patyate Pandite Nityam. If the Panditas read that Laghu thing in daily, that they'll get the same benefit as that of reading 1,000 names of Vishnu. That is the question that Parvati asks Shiva or Ishvara. That's where Ishvara Vacha. Sri Rama, 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 iti. That is basically Rama, Rama, Rama. Rame, Rame, Manorame. Hey Rame. Rame is addressing to, of course, Parvati. Just like Raj Mahodaya will address Rakhi Mahodaya and say, Hey Rame, Hey Rame, Hey Manorame. Sri Rama 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 iti Sahasra Nama Tattulyam asti. Rama Nama Varanane Varam Anayati. Astu va? Okay. With this, we can stop this. If we have 5 more minutes, I will tell that this one, the question that Jyoti Mahodaya and Nilima Mahodaya asked, that is when to use Makara and when to use the Anuswara. Do we have 5 minutes?
Yeah.
We have? Okay. Then I can do one thing. Let me open. Session. Natvam. Session 20. Okay. Anuswarah va makarah va. Iti prashna. So, the point is very, very clear. Yada makarah ante bhavishyati. This is the first rule. Whenever you come across makara in the end with a halant, for example, sham. Let's take this example of sham. Okay. And after this, the next word begins with a swara. Okay, can somebody give an example?
Sir, can you repeat?
You need to have a makara in the end with a halant.
Phalam?
Am.
Phalam.
Let's take am. Aham asmi. Am. Correct? In this case, you cannot write, this is correct, am. This will be wrong. This is not accepted. Never write it this way. This is a red. This is the green. When this one is followed by the next word is a swara. I can also have something like aham eva asmi. This is also here also aham is followed by a, which is a swara. Correct? So here also you cannot say aham eva asmi. No, this is wrong. This is right. Aham eva asmi. This is rule number 1. Rule number 2, whenever this makara aham, let's take aham for instance now, is followed by a vyanjana. Aham gacchami. Correct? Here, this will be wrong. You strictly have to write it as this is how it has to be written. Okay. Now, how will you read this? That's the next question. Nilima Mahoday padatu etad vakyam aham gacchami.
Aham gachami.
Aham gachami. Jyoti Mahoday padatu etat vakyam.
Sir, aham
Etat vakyam padatu.
gachami. All of
Aham gachami. So anybody else wants to read this? Ashwini Mahoday paditum ichchati va?
Aham gachami.
Aham gachami. So no, this is never to be read as aham gachami. This is to be read as aham
Aham gachami.
aham
aham gachami.
gachami.
Aham gachami.
Uh,
The reason is this gakara, the anuswara will always take the last letter of the following letter, the last letter of the varga of the following letter. That is, in this case, this is ka, kha, ga, gha, nga. Correct? So it will always be aham gachami. So if you look at it, that's why in the stotra also, I think I corrected. Vakratunda mahakaya ko surya koti samaprabha nirvignam kurume deva. It is not nirvignam kurume deva, nirvignam kurume deva. If I have to join this, in earlier days, this is how you would see it. In fact, if you read the leaves, those what leaves were they? Palm leaves. They'll have written it this way. There will be no sentences. There will be no full stop. There is no this one full long line. You just need to go on reading. You should know where to stop. Similarly, nirvignam deva. Correct? This is what we said. This is to be read as, this has to be first thing, it has to be written as and read as nirvignam. Okay? Nirvignam kurume deva. And hence the reason why one day cannot be vamde. There is no way you can read this as vamde. No. This cannot be no. This is wrong. With a clear red side. It strictly has to be one day. Because there's a dakara there, it should take this one of that varga, the last letter of that varga, tavarga, which is nakara. It has to be strictly one day. Astuva? I can do this for many things, in fact. Shankaraha. Karaha. Shamkaroti iti Shankaraha.
Sir, in Yara Lava and Shasha Saha,
Coming to that. Hold on. Those are avargya vyanjana. We are only doing vargya vyanjana at this point. That's the third rule. Coming to that. There is a rule there. We'll not discuss too much. Tallingate.
Understood.
Yeah. So hold on. So let's not jump to that at this point. Sham karoti the shamkaraha. Sham is a different thing. Sham is good things. Karoti, hence is called shankaraha. Okay. Here also shankaraha. This is how it is to be read. Okay. In the test, I had given one last question. Who remembers that? Natpam. What is the reason for this nakara here? People remember this question?
Kavarga.
Sir, Tavarg. The Tha belongs to the Tavarg.
Correct.
So the last letter of the Tavarg is Ana. So we have taken half Tha from that last Anunasik.
Correct. The answer was none of the above there. Right? It was not because of the kakara. It was not because of any other rule. Kantaha. I thought I said upakantaha or something. Correct. So that was the word that I had given and said, what is the reason for nakara? In fact, this was the most tough question that people found in that test. A lot of people also got it wrong. A lot of people marked it as pakara or ukara or kakara because obviously who will give none of the above? Yeah, come on, it is a given. Right? I said none of the above as one of the options. So here the reason for upakantha, the nakara, is because of the thakara here, not because none of these matter. I can write the same thing as upakantha. I'll not go wrong. But the thing is that you have to be very careful and you have to pronounce it as upakantha and not upakamtha.
Sir, what is Upakantha?
Upakantha is this part.
Okay.
So there's this vocal cord, no? Kantha yanamaha, upakantha yanamaha. If you go in Mahanya side comes. Upakantha yanamaha, it goes on. Kantha is this one. Upakantha is here. That is the one which keeps moving and the vocal cord which gives you that this one cord. Okay.
Sir.
Okay. Now, for now, is this rule? Are these rules clear? Any doubts in these rules? Okay. For now, what we will do, we will stop with this. We'll continue in the next class if there are any more doubts on this. Okay.
So when we say samyukta aksharani.
Sayukt. It should be sayukt aksharani. Sayukt. Why it becomes iya is that is a very tricky thing because okay, I think I can answer that in a little different way. Okay. How do you pronounce this?
Patanjali.
Patanjali, correct?
Patanjali, yeah.
So it should be Anjali. So, okay. I can't write it as this typing. My computer has also now become very smart. It does not allow me to type the wrong thing. So the moment, see for okay, this is now I found a way to to sort of trick it into doing wrong things. Okay. Now, the moment I say nakara with a jakara, you see it will become this.
Okay.
That is chacha jajanya. Now that sanyukta is this chacha jajanya. So it has to go with the chakara there. There is a different rule for the avargya vyanjana. If it follows lakara, if the lakara follows this one, tallingam, tanlingam, tamlingam, tallingam, that's how it becomes lakara, double lakara. That is too much to do now because there are many sandhi rules there. So we will take that in a different point. Okay. Yes,
The word behind the Anunasik decides.
Yes, the Anunasika decides the Anunasika of that Varga decides how it should be pronounced.
So, how do we pronounce Sanyukta? Is it with the ma or with the na? Sanyukta.
Sanyukta is right, and people are used to Sanyukta, but you're right, it should be Sanyukta. But you should, okay, while writing it, it should you strictly be like this only, Sanyukta. You cannot write it as Samyukta. This will be wrong.
But pronouncing it will be
Sanyukta. Sanyukta. Sanyukta is right.
This is what I got wrong in the test, no? I had put, instead of Anuswar, I had written ma halant for that.
No, that you got it wrong because this one, Anuswara, see, that's why I said there's a difference between Anuswara and Makara. See, the difference is that Anuswara is not an independent thing, whereas Makara is a standalone independent Vargiya Vyanjana.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why Anuswara is Ayogavaha. It's an Ayogavaha. It is not, it cannot be with anything. It will only when it combines with one of this Vyanjana or Swara, will it get any meaning?
Okay.
It does not have Visarga and Anuswara do not have any independent stance. So the way to get this is plus plus makar. Okay, this will not let me do this also. Okay. Okay, now if I okay. This is how it should be. Yakara.
What I did was sakara, yojana, akara, yojana, makara.
Makara, correct.
That was wrong, I think, right?
That makara is wrong. You cannot get it as makara. You can't say, instead of this, you cannot say, okay, let me just copy this. You cannot say this. This will be wrong. This will be wrong.
So we have to use the Anuswara, ang.
Anuswara only. Wherever you see Visarga and Anuswara, they either have to be independently used as dot, bindu, or this one. Okay. That's a very, very important thing. Sanyukta.
And we cannot randomly substitute the Anuswara for Makara or Nakara or something like that.
No. The rule is very clear. If it is, for instance, here, Upakantha. You can't say Upakamtha or Upakantha or nothing like that. It has to be Nakara only.
Yes. So we can either write it like Upkantha with the Nakara, or we can put the Anuswar. Both of them are right.
Both are okay. Both are okay as long as people know it. But mostly what happens, best is to put it this way.
Okay.
This is the best way to do it because then there's no confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Similarly with Patanjali, even Anjali for that matter. Anjali. Let's just take Anjali. Anjali is this palm, no?
Mm-hmm.
So there also it should be, I can write it this way. No doubt. But best is to have it this way.
Okay.
Best is to have it this way. Similarly, see, the moment I type Nakara with the Jakara, my computer changes it. It has also learned.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you now. I'll show you this. Nakara. I have typed Nakara. I'm going to type Jakara.
Doesn't take it.
It doesn't take Nakara with a Jakara.
Sir, which software?
This is Bhasha IME. Some Bangalore-based fellow developed it and he said, "Why don't you, sir, please use it?" So I'm using it. So it's on Google. It's on. I'll send you the link if you want. What Bhasha IME? No. Yeah, here it is. Bhasha. This guy just said, I've typed it in the chat window if you want to use it. Is my screen visible or yeah? Yeah. Okay. So in the chat window, I have sent you the software. What I just said. You'll need to read through and then install it on your system. And I think it's only available as a laptop version, not as a desktop version, not as a iPhone or Android version.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much, people, for staying back tonight and really appreciate your time. Dhanyawadaha.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We will do the Mangalam and stop. Om Swasti Prajabhyah Paripalayantam Jayena Margena Mahi Mahishaha Go Brahmanebhyo Shubhamasturityam Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavanto Kale Varshita Parjanyaha Prithvi Sasishalini Deshoyam Shobharahitaha Brahmana Santu Nirbhayaha Aputra Putrinas Santu Pautrinaha Adhanat Sadanat Santu Jivantu Sharadam Shatam Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramayaha Sarve Bhadrani Pashyanto Ma Kaschid Dukkha Bhag Bhavet Harihi Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Dhanyawad.